Last week we had a conversation and we were talking about different books that you like to read. And then you
Hmm.
mentioned to us what you currently was reading. So are you still reading that book or have you moved on to another one this week? What's the book of
Yeah,
the week this week?
I'm already done with that, the one that's from last week. But definitely, someone mentioned in a comment, and they mentioned another book, which was The Compound Effect, by Darren Hardy, and I started going through that book as well. So I'm almost done with that one. So I'm just, yeah, I've definitely been reading.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so from that, why do you think that reading books, how does that help with personal development when you're in business? Because I know you read a lot and you make sure that you're at least getting in, like you said, one to maybe two books a week and you're finishing them. You're not just reading them, you're finishing them. So how has that helped with your personal development? And what advice would you give to others so they can start that?
The that was a struggle for me in the beginning because I know for a lot of people watching, it may be difficult for them to understand how just reading can help business, and it was hard for me to link the two together. And what I found is that they always say success is like water. It always seeks its own level. So water is gonna find its own level. So now the more you grow yourself, the more your business grow because it's all connected. Everything is in life is connected. So the bigger your bucket is, and I remember when I first understood this, they said the bigger your bucket is, the more it could hold. And what happens is that some of us are working with a small cup, yet we want a bucket full of blessing or a bucket full of money. But
Right.
therefore, if you can't receive that much, then you'll never be able to keep it. I remember when I first read, they said something about um 80 something percent. I believe it was something like 89%. It was a very high number of lottery winners. And they were saying that when they would talk about lottery winners, they would talk about the people that won millions, X number of million, not just like the $500,000 lottery winner. No, they talk about the people that won millions, the big lottery winners
Yeah.
were broke and in debt. Some of them were even more in debt than they were before within 5 years of them winning the lottery.
I
And
could believe that. I could
it
believe
blew
that.
my mind. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And what it was is like, you know what? Those people got $1 million, but they were not a millionaire. And I remember when my mentor said, you know what? Listen, you should aspire to be a millionaire, not for the money, but for what it will make of you to make the $1 million. He said, so if it's not about the money, how about this? Go after the $1 million for the person that you become and give the money away, since it's not about the money. And it was amazing to me to hear that. So then what I realized, and that's why these books are doing. I know what we mentioned that last time. They said, like, you know what, your income will be the average of the five people you hang out with the most. And some of us don't have access to some of these people that are making extra, all this money. Either one, we can afford to be in their circles, because for example, if somebody's part of a country club, you and I may not have the money to be part of that country club. So then therefore you can't get in there. But a lot of these people have books. So even though you're not with them physically, mentally you can constantly be around those people by reading how they operate, by reading books that they talk. So it's almost like having conversations back and forth with them. So in the book that I'm reading right now, the compound effect, I remember there's a story in the book where it talks about um, a father offered his two sons a gift. One of them can get $1 million. Not one of them. They have two choices, and they could pick whatever they want. And one of the choices was $1 million, and the other one was one penny, and that penny will be in a purse. And every day, the content of the purse will double. Of course, one son took $1 million because I was I'm gonna make $1 million. And the other son's like, you know, our dad is always trying to teach us. There's gotta be a lesson here. And he went for the penny. And when they talk about the compound effect, where these little actions, if done consistently over time and how they grow, and that penny story really resonated to me because you know what? Day one, what do you have? We have 1 cent. Day two, you have 2 pennies. Day four, you have 4 pennies. And you know, but the one guy already has $1 million, so it's real easy for us to understand that. But it was unimaginable for me as I read the story to see that at day 31, the person with the penny had 10 million. And it was just that compound effect of it growing over and over time. I know last time we talked about just being 1% better every day. It's almost like that penny. If you just get a penny's worth better every day and you double every day, you could, as a person, be worth millions. And I know sometimes, I know that one of the struggles that I had personally is the fact that as we grow, life or the world has defined success with dollars. And everyone,
I agree.
yeah, but everyone is not looking for money per se. And that's a challenge even in my business is the fact that some people come in with baggage or with issues and then they compare themselves to other people and some people are having success and the success may be financial. But another person may be having success in their relationship with their family, their relationship with their kids, their relationship with their sibling. But because that doesn't have a number in your bank account, you think you're unsuccessful, but you're not unsuccessful. You're still having success. It's just that you have to fix all those things that you've already messed up. And the world don't see that success right away. And then because it doesn't see it, so you know you may have had a bad relationship with your spouse, and as you've been in the business because of people that you're around, because of the books that you're reading, that relationship improves. Although that makes you happy, but the fact that you don't have the money, or you're not driving a new car, or you didn't go spend this money on this or this trip, like your neighbor maybe, like we're keeping up with the Jones, it's real easy for us to overlook that. So I say all of that to say, as we're reading the books, what it does, it makes you a better person. And in business, if you just read a book about how to talk, how to conversate better, how to have better conversation, that increases your relationship with your employees. Therefore, now you have happy employees, and therefore you have better production. And the better production ends up giving you more money. But a lot of people want the more money. We all want the harvest. But say, well, why do I need to water every day? Well, you need to water the soil in order for you to have the harvest. And that's what reading and personal development is the harvest, is the planting the seeds and watering the seeds, and then you get the harvest. But everybody wants a harvest, but are not, or overlook or underestimate the power of watering the plant.
Yeah, I like that, the harvest and watering it and all of that, because it's definitely a daily sorry about that. It's definitely a daily like it's a daily thing that I have to do because it's not going to grow itself. So in order for me to grow my business, I have to dedicate to it every day, do what I need to do every day, or else it's not going to grow. So I completely understand about watering the seed, because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm watering my business when I'm reaching out, following up with emails, network marketing, meeting other people. That all goes into what I'm doing. No time is wasted, pretty much, on the wrong things. At least I'm not paying too much attention to things that's not gonna benefit me, maybe 5 or 10 years from now, so I definitely can relate to that. So how can you, because that was a development, even waking up every day, okay, no, I need to get this done. So what advice would you or not necessarily, well, yeah, what advice would you give to someone who can't really wake up to it every day? I mean, how about, maybe they could start a day out of the week and then kind of gradually move up? I mean, how would you suggest somebody kind of developing that that daily habit?
I don't, it's easy. And the definition of easy is something that you can do. But the problem with the stuff that are easy to do, they're also easy not to do. And what people think is, for example, I remember, I'm sure a lot of people have heard this, they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It doesn't say 7 apples on Sunday. Now you got to do it every
Right.
day. It's consistent. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
in order for someone to do it, for someone to say, I don't have the time, we all make time for the things that are important. Like most people don't have time to go to work, but they do it because that's how they get their check. So they schedule it in. Like most parents don't have time for all the stuff that work requires of them. But you know what they gotta do? They put their kids in daycare so that they could free that time. So they pay daycare $50 a day so that they could go out there and make $100 a day. So in all actuality, you're only profiting $50 a day, even though you're making 100, because you're giving them other money to daycare so that you can take the kids while you're out there. So when someone tells me that they don't have time, what you're really saying is what you're asking me to do is not valuable enough for me to stop watching TV and do that, because you'll make time for that stuff. Everybody knows what's going on Power. Everybody knows what's going on all these other stuff. Some of these people have time to catch up with all their sports.
Yep.
So they have time. So what a person that's watching this, that's like, okay, you know what, that sounds good. How do I do it? Is you have to be purposeful about success. Therefore, schedule success. Because I guarantee you, I don't care who's watching this right now. If someone came up to you and said, you know what I want you to do? I want you to read a book every day this week, and I'm going to give you $20,000 on Sunday. Somehow, magically, you'd find the time. And the reason is because all of a sudden became important. So now the other stuff that are less important than that $20,000, you push them out the way. So when somebody says, how do I do it? The thing is, one, you got to schedule it. And second, you got to be intentional about it. And if it's important for you, then you make time for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You'll make time for it. Especially if somebody said $20,000 a week, reading a book every day. Yes, I would do that. I would definitely make time for that.
So guess what? You wouldn't make time because none of us have the ability to make time. So what you would do is you would eliminate some of the things that are not bringing you anything, so that you could make time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it was like, well, I could make time. No, you didn't just make time. You just pushed a bunch of stuff out of the way.
Yeah,
so
and created the space
you
for
it. You could have done it for whatever you wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, you made more space for what you thought was important.
Exactly.
So yeah, okay, so we got a nice in-depth look on the book that you're reading, The Compound Effect. So I want to say that again. Who's the author? You said The Compound Effect.
It's Darren Hardy.
Okay.
Darren Hardy.
Okay, so everybody go and read The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. It'll definitely help you, transition your mindset to be successful. So in kind of closing out today, I mean, next week maybe we'll do the update on the book that you'll be reading that week. I'm definitely looking forward to that and kind of what value it brought to you, and how you can use what knowledge you got from that and what you're doing in your everyday life, pretty much, because that's what it's all
Awesome.
about. It's reading and applying it. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
So
if anybody has any questions that they would like for us to go over, definitely put in a comment. Because even the compound effect, actually, the compound effect was a reminder from a comment that we got from last week's live, and I started reading it.
Absolutely. So that is our live today. Again, everybody, I encourage you to read books daily if you can, but you'll make the time for it. Or no, you'll create space for it. Swamp it out with the power show that you're watching, and do about an hour of that. So again, like Fritz said, we'll just drop the comments, and then if you like what we're putting up, go ahead and give some suggestions of books that you may be reading right now, and maybe we can kind of look into that. So yeah, that's what. Did you have anything else to say, Fritz?
No, that's it. Look forward to talking to anybody. Look forward to your comments. If anybody, if you know anybody that could get some good knowledge from what we talked about, definitely share this video with them, and we look forward to seeing you guys again.
And we'll be going live Wednesdays. Today, of course, it's Thursday, but Wednesdays is the day that we'll be going live, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And so make sure you tune in, check your notifications. Okay.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Done. Give me 1 second, Fritz. My son is in stuff. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead. Good deal then.
Nola! What are you doing? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I have. Thank you. Really.
I tried to repose this thing.
What'd you say, Fritz?
I was trying to tag, not just tag. I just posted something, right? But it won't let me tag my wife in it.
You posted something
on Facebook.
And you're trying to tag her?
Yeah.
So are you putting the at? Are you putting the at sign?
Let me show you something. So, you know, sometimes when you're in a picture, you could tag a person into a picture.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Click on those little dots. So you can go to edit post. And then maybe at the top, like right in front of I am or something.
Mm-hmm.
Put your cursor right there, and then put no, not at the end, at the top of the yeah. And then put the at sign. Or you maybe want to put a space in between, and then start typing her name. It should pop up.
Wait a minute. Does she have something set on her page? There she is.
Okay. And then just put a little space right there.
So instead of putting it here, I want to go here and put it. So I want to pick out.
Oh, where you said her name. Okay.
Yeah. So just put at, right?
Right. Boom. Oh, is that your daughter right there too?
Yeah.
She looks like you.
Yeah.
She favored you.
Now it's not letting me save it.
What'd you say?
It's not letting me save it.
It's not. Go down.
See that?
Really? Here, go scroll down a little bit.
I wonder. Let me try to click out.
No, or what if the person? Damn. What if you would have added to that person? Do you want to tag her, or do you want to share with it? I mean, you want to try to do that? Or you just want to tag in that post?
Yeah.
Okay, go to that again. Click on the person at the bottom where it say add to post, and click on the blue one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, do that. Where it say tag friends.
Yeah, but when I do that, what it says is with her. You see where he puts her? It puts her up here. I don't want to put her up there. But of course, when it does that, now look, the save thing is there.
Yeah, but you should still be able to Just try it. Maybe try it again then. Because if you can't, you should be able to still edit it, but that's how you tag somebody though. That looks like the correct way to tag somebody.
That that totally sucks. I like how you were doing it.
Yeah. Add, okay, the save button is still available.
Yeah. Let's see if I click.
Here we
Oh,
go.
it only goes away when I see. Oh, when I took her last name off, it went away.
Yeah, you got to put her like whatever her entire name is on Facebook
Okay.
or Facebook. It has to be that.
Okay. So I guess I'll leave it. Leave it like this.
Voila, we got it.
So okay, cool. So
Okay.
somebody told us to do post somebody in your life that you're grateful for,
Mhm.
and then I asked everybody, who are you grateful for? Post a picture of your hero and why you're grateful.
Mhm.
So I posted a picture of her, and so as people comment or people like, I want her to see it. So that's why I wanted to put her in there.
Somebody hopped on the live and he was like, I just clicked on this post and I seen you shining. Keep going.
Who was it?
Hold on, because I was trying to monitor it. Dang, what did they say? Hold on, let me see.
Oh, that's okay. I think that might be a friend. No, is it?
Dang. Oh, he said, Fritz, my man. I clicked on this and noticed you shining. Oh, Dennis J. Wilson.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a friend of mine.
Did you tell him to hop on here or he just seen it?
Uh-uh.
Cool. Look,
Yeah.
now you're showing up when you're going
Yeah.
live and stuff. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
But I went ahead and commented. I just said thanks because I knew you were in the middle of talking. I wanted to make sure I commented while we was in the live.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that you may like have questions about so far, or
So let me show you. Oh yeah, you still can see my screen, right? Oh no, that's not even that's the live. I thought that was us talking.
Right.
Okay, so I wanna invite more people to like the page.
Okay.
So when I go to page, here. Oh, that was it. Was it? How do I find where I could invite people to like the page?
Then I just seen it. It said invite. And it say invites 309. So go cause usually how I did like to my page, like my business page, I literally clicked on that button and I mean, you can invite all your friends or you can pick new people, but you should go to no. You stay in there.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find everybody and just invite everyone. And now I can't find that one. Because the other day, what I had to do is I was doing people one at a time.
Yeah, hang on. No, son, it's not. No, I don't want to hear it.
Because I know I saw it the other day. And then it disappeared.
I hate when I'm liking posts, it's showing up as you liking it. And I'm trying to like it like for me, but
oh, okay.
You know. Let me see, invites, messaging page, people, Instagram. Stop, Nova, stop. I'm sorry, Fritz.
No problem.
It's like in everything.
That's what I was.
Go to, can you go scroll down on the side?
I found it.
You found it? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Because I was on my phone trying to look, but it's not the same mobile.
So I guess, these are all my not invited people. And I could select all.
Right.
Okay, and then after I select all, I could go back and pick off all the people.
Whoa, that says selected, what is it, 1,289? Yeah, I would send that out. And then whoever responds.
What I gotta do though is I'm gonna go and unselect all the people that are in LegalShield with me.
Oh, okay.
because I don't need them.
Wouldn't that
I
take a
don't want to.
few?
Huh?
Wouldn't that take a few? It's like 100 something out of
Yeah.
them, right?
So then I don't mind it only because what I don't want is for us to have all of those people looking at stuff and thinking we're doing something when we're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be like, oh, I just got 30 new followers and it's all LegalShield people. That doesn't do nothing for me because they're doing the same thing to their people. So I don't need them doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that might take a few minutes, but that's what I was trying to do. That's it. Let's see. Do I have anything with you? So how's everything coming along for this month?
Oh, everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. They're building the ads and stuff. So I'll definitely, make sure I'm in touch with you at least once a week, to keep you updated on things. So as far as the logo, I think that I sent it back the what you said about the logo. So
Mm-hmm.
Harris was getting that taken care of. I know he's kind of juggling a few different things, but sometimes he's done with things, and then I have to be like, hey, Harris, did you finish that? Oh yeah, I forgot to let you know. So I'm definitely gonna check in with him today, so I can actually send you the files of that, so you can have them. Make sure that's done. But yeah, everything's aligning up just right, especially with the lives and stuff. Like I feel like that's doing really good.
Okay. And as far as so, what do we need to do for the page? Because what they're doing is they're gonna be running the advertising and all the other stuff that we're gonna be starting with. But as far as like growing the page, like what do I need to do? Like what do we need?
That on that list, that's everything that you can do to grow the page that you can do, because we're already doing what we need to do. So for your part, everything that on that list that I sent you, those are all suggestions that you could do.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I just want to see the numbers come up. Trying to see about making creating content so that when people come, at least it looks um
It's active, like activity.
yeah. At least I come off as somebody that they want to follow. You know what I mean?
Okay, Fritz, I have to head to get my daughter.
Okay, now go ahead. Do
So
your thing.
no, yeah, I was just making sure, I could answer whatever questions that you had before we got off.
No. I just wanted to know what I need to be doing. We need to get more people following the page so that once we start posting content and stuff like that, we have people that can follow,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
when they start following, they have this things of substance on there
Right.
so that I look like somebody they want to be in business with. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if I'm doing if we're doing it, then we're good.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. Well, I know you got stuff to do. If I have any question, I'll just shoot you a text.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you for your time today.
Nah, thank you.